Alright, I gotta give you guys a little update video. I haven't been feeling very good. Apologize about the absence. But got back out here today. Moved some stuff around yesterday. Cleaned the shop up a little bit. So I got this HANZ daggler over here. It's turned into a whack and pack job. So we're finishing this up here. I got that fiberglassed up. Your wish is my command. And got a little bit of other stuff to do on this, and then we get this painted white. We're gonna do some single stage. Everyone wants to keep it as cheap as possible, so that's what we're gonna do. I got a stud gun fender on the other side. I've got this one pretty much hammered and dollied out, straightened out, and this one's KO'd. You can only buy one side, but a fender's definitely not in the budget. So I said 20 hours including the materials was the budget for this one, so it went right out the door as soon as the car showed up. It was supposed to just be a real clean car, needed a fender. I know, I'm telling them, boy. And it turned into a lot of rust. So at least we're not welding anything up. We're just gonna fill it, I guess. You know, I didn't want to do it that way, but there's a lot of stuff missing. So you'd have to rebuild the lower quarters on both sides of the car. It needs a rebar. That side's completely gone. And yeah, so that's just how it is on this job. So I got Lily. This one was ready to go home. And I'm gonna turn the light on there. Got this one pretty much all buffed up, looking good. And I got it outside, and this side over here, there's something wrong here. And I don't know, you probably won't see it on the camera because you can't see it at all inside. But this door is light to the quarter, and there's some splotchiness going on there, and some splotchiness going on up here. So I'm gonna fix it. And I'm gonna fix this because the guys like Dave's Customs and James Freddy, Tommy Shoe, and Matt, HO Motorsports, the kind of guys that leave the impression that there's only one way to do something, and that's the right way. And no matter how many times you have to do to get it that way, that's what you do. So this is a flippy color. I've never had a problem with a solid color not matching, but it's got 1,000 parts of flattening agent in it. It's not supposed to be clear coated. So I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and blend this side of the car. Just gonna have to do it. I already got it all buffed. It looks really nice, but again, you know, when you get it outside, this door's seems to be a shade light to me. And I don't know, it's got that milky look going on there like my bus had. And I just, I'd rather fix it than have any hard feelings on this one. So we'll tape it from here. We can break it off everywhere. I'll get this one scuffed up. This is my next thing to get in here and get done. I bought the materials. I figured out this job though. I did figure this job out. It's been a pretty expensive lesson. The estimate on this car was $15,000 to repair it. And I figured that this car's cost me $5,000 for me to fix it. So that's what I spent. I didn't make any money on this car. I paid $5,000 to repair it. So, but it's gonna be right. And it'll be really nice when it leaves here. And that's just the way it is. My wife did get me a calculator for my birthday though. So I can add stuff up instead of trying to do it in my head, you know, because I'm not good at that. So here's my little calculator I got. So when somebody wants something done, you know, I can just figure it out. You know, you figure that car, you know, I figure at least 500 hours is conservative. You know, you times that just 40. And that comes out to 20 grand. The estimate was 15. I didn't get the whole estimate. Of course, there was parts bought, materials, and so yeah, $5,000 to do that Volkswagen. That was a treat that I didn't need last year. And that stuff never shows up till the end of the year, you know. Got the Hemi block back, got the slow SRT motor cover on there. So that's what was pulling up there. Got the block repaired there. I got the rest of the pistons back in. I'm waiting for 2 pistons, 2 rods, and the bearings, and my cylinder heads. And we can get that thing out of here. So that's what's going on with that one. Ended up pulling the motor out of that one, just so you know, I could get it down to the machine shop to do the cylinder. I got HANZ's Mustang here, stripping this. So this thing is determined unroadworthy. Had a caliper lock up, and he's pulling everything off. So it is the first today. You notice the blue Volkswagen's gone, and oh, here he comes now. HANZ is actually driving the Beetle. It's the first time he's ever drove my Volkswagen, or a Volkswagen for that. But I guess it beats walking. So I mean, it's not that bad of a car. He's smiling. Anyway, had to go get some penetrating oil because all the bolts are seized up on the rust stain here. So yeah, he's trying to get this motor and tranny scabbed out of here. We're going to take this V6 and the 5-speed out and set it aside. I don't know how good it is. It runs real well. It looks like crap. And we might scab it into like a Nissan body or something. I don't know. You made it! Yeah. Is it alright?
It's alright. I really don't like the transmission, but yeah.
What's wrong with the transmission?
It's not notchy enough, and the throws are too short.
The throws are too sharp?
Short, like when you shift.
Well, let's get an aftermarket shifter in it. Short shifter.
Yeah, but it don't feel notchy. It's like this may be gear, and it turns out to be gear, and that's good. Like this, it's like, okay, that's definitely first, that's definitely second. It's kind of like tink tink. Yeah,
that's because that's just how it's supposed to work. All this is hydraulic cables and balls. That's one thing you gotta do is unbolt that shifter, the 4 bolts off top of the tranny.
Okay.
And drain the tranny oil out, because when we hoist it out of there, it'll be going everywhere. So anyway, we're gonna get the 2004 around here after we get this stripped. We're gonna get this off to the junkyard. Anybody's interested in this hood, it's one of those. I can't read it. Can you read it? I don't know. What's that say, HANZ? What's the brand?
Cervinis?
Cervinis?
C-E-R-V-I-N-I-S.
It's a bolt-on. Fits pretty well. It's got some scoops in it. And yeah, that's for sale because it won't fit on the 2004. It's just a semi-cal induction with some scoopies in it. And we're going to scab these wheels off. It's got these rings on the wheels. They're sort of really thin. You can tell they're just sheet metal, and some of them are dented up, so we're going to do a little body work on those and fix those up, save those for the other car. But anyway, that's what's going on. Brown gravy. So if anybody wants any parts off this before it goes to the boneyard, let me know. Got the glass is good. Got a couple mirrors, the ground effects kit, rear deck lid. Got some cool tail lights.
Show them the tail lights.
Where are the tail lights?
They're on the back seat.
Oh, tail lights are on the back seat. They're clear. I don't know, some sort of aftermarket jobbery. There we go. That kind. They're new. They're new. Somebody just put that on there. Just put the hood on there. But the car's dangerous. Very rusty. This door's good. The other door's good. Quarters are both rusty. No frame rails. Cross member would probably be good, but who would want a V6 cross member? The AC works good, but we're gonna swap that over into the other car. This wheel's seized up. Oh, hey, the wheel came unseized, huh? Huh?
Keep turning it.
Huh. It's got a tight spot in it. No, I think calipers are no good on this one. But anyway, that's what's going on. Finally got him out of this one, and we'll get that 2004 around here. Where are we going? Charcoal with it? Is that what you want? Dark charcoal with some of these wheels, maybe some stripes, and I don't know. We might do this motor and training in that car, but he said just he don't care if it's an automatic because he mainly wants a Nissan. So. Anybody out there that's got a Nissan 240 that wants to trade for a Volkswagen, let me know. You know, I'm looking for a Nissan. What kind of Nissan do you want?
A 240? Maybe 2.4 hat.
A what?
Any 240 SX?
Any 240 SX?
Yeah, no matter what year it is.
Yeah, those are 4 bolts we want to take out, and then a whole shifter will lift straight out, and then you'll have to drain the tranny. Or put a bag around there and wire tie it to the end of the transmission when you pull the dry shaft out, and then you got to deal with a bag full of gear oil. So anyway, these wipers are probably good. I'd save those. They work really good. Just bought them or whatever. Take those off. Those should come off fairly easy. Try not to break the glass. I'll cut it out and your mom can sell that. So, huh? It's chipped? Oh, never mind. It's chipped. It's no good. Anyway, that's what's happening. Got the 2110 there. Got the cylinder heads. Got everything for that. Got the bench cleaned off. Ken texted Andrew. There you go, Ken. I'm making progress. So give me about a week and we'll build this 1600s. I know there's a couple people that are wanting to see that Super 1600 build. Ken's got all the good pieces, so we'll get all that laid out on the table. And Captain Howdy wants to see the stuff, and his is basically a C35 cam, some good scat lifters, case that he provided. I inserted it, and Hilltop Motorsports or Volkswagen in Jacksonville, they I don't know if they line board it or not, but he got it back from them. They checked it out. And I got a good crank. I checked that out with standard. He got his rods resized, rebushed. Did a set of cylinder heads, stock valves supported them with some bigger springs on them to turn a little more RPM and handle the cam. High volume oil pump. I don't think we're going to full flow his motor. We might. I don't know yet. And that's about it. You could lighten the flywheel. Lighten the flywheel, the motor will rev definitely quicker, but it depends on the kind of driving you're going to do. If you're going to cruise on the highway and highway speed, you know, above 65, 70 miles an hour, you know, I leave the heavy flywheel. If you're going to drag race it, you want the light one. So that's what's happening. Found some slip-in 88s over here, forged pistons. So I set those aside. One of the jugs got some crack fins on the top. I don't think that'll affect it. And go on, man. Got another doghouse fan housing with a new generator on it there. And I've got this Holley strip dominator for a big block. For a square port. If anybody needs one of those, let me know. It's brand new. I know they sell for like $260. I'd take $200 for it, and I'll ship it to you. As long as you're not in the UK or Canada or something crazy, you know. In the States, $200 shipped. But yeah, I got some other stuff down there. Not very good performance stuff. But that's what's going on. So it's not a whole lot been going on. Haven't been doing a whole lot. So we got to do some stud gun work on this. Went to the city today and fixed the quarter panel and a fender or a bumper. Gonna paint it tomorrow. I'll take you guys with me. And yeah, so still haven't got my sunroof. Ron never met up with me on Christmas. So probably just paint this one and stick it back in there because I need to get this done this week. Or by the weekend, get this back together and get this out of here. And I'm getting ready to move some stuff. The bus is missing because it's on the other side over there. I got them fixing to move some cars around here. I just needed to get Junior going on that. But we're gonna move that fastback. I'm gonna pull the motor transmission and start parting that out. I know there's some guys that are pissed off at me. Bugsy, I'm really sorry. Never got your wheels off. The problem is I have nothing to put on there to roll it around. But I'm gonna work on getting that car somewhere where I can strip it. And I just couldn't strip it underneath that shed and have that blocked up. So today's the day. I'm gonna move the Bronco, move the 2004, get it out, get it covered up, and shift the Horde around a little bit. So, well, not really, but what do you need? Are you really serious?
Yeah, take off clips.
It's right here, brother. Here's all the tools. Slide on out of there. You're gonna do that about 1 million more times in your life.
What?
Yeah.
No, I heard you say what you said.
I said you'll be doing that about 1 million more times in your mechanical life. Just take that whole Marlboro Man thing out there. It's got everything you need in there. Screwdrivers, body hammers, test lights. Oh, I did notice that you found my missing multimeter. Where was that, son?
It was in my trunk when I was doing wiring and everything.
Ah, but you didn't know where it was the other day.
No, I didn't. When was the last time I wired on this car?
Well, I thought I left it in Chip's bus, to be honest with you. And when I said that, you sort of just gave the ghost up and stopped looking. But anyway, still got to do the intake gasket on my pool guys. Blades are over there too. That's another thing. I got all the wires unplugged, but I just haven't had any power lately, man. Last time they stuck me, they drained all my power. Instead of giving me power, it took power away. I gained like 10 pounds and feel like crap. But anyway, so I'd say we're closer on this one. Not completely done. And the impression of the garage, you know what I mean? It would be good enough. 3 years ago, it would have left like this. So there you go. Even though you don't watch the videos sometimes or comment on them all the time, you still make an impression in my garage. Some of you guys do. So just like I make an impression on some of the guys that watch my channel, I guess. But anyway, you know where the toolbox is at, right? I'm sure you can find a screwdriver in there. What are you looking for now? Oh, you spray it and soak it. You can heat it too with a torch. Take a little propane torch out there and put a little heat on there. Stay away from that rubber fuel line they got. Yeah, we got something going on with this. I got a little motor offer for this car, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. I don't know if I'm healthy enough to race it, and definitely don't have the funds to make it to all the races that I would have to go to. But we might be doing some sort of street car thing, because getting tired of having this just sit around in the garage. So it's time for a paint job anyway. It's got some bumps and bruises on it, and it's got some polyester coming through on this door. I painted this with Diamond, and I was supposed to have the car blasted. Matrix even paid me to have the car media blasted, but I didn't use the money for that. I used it for other stuff because I didn't think it needed. I could prime it and lock it down, but not so. It's got about 3 or 4 paint jobs on it, so it's got to definitely be stripped this time, and we'll start over from there. I want to get some doors, so anybody out there that watches my channel that might know where there's some 67, 66 doors, you know, with the vent glass in them, roll up window. I'm looking for 2 doors for this car, and I think I can do some pop outs or something on the back, and I already got the glass in the front and the rear. So yeah, but I want to be able to roll the windows down. Pretty much everything else will just stay the same. I'm going to mount a seat in the car. It's already got the factory floor pan in it, so it classifies for the street class. And I can run the shifter, the air clutch and all that stuff. And I'll probably hook the nitrous up just to give it a little bit, you know. I won't use it, but it'll be turned on just in case I need it, kind of thing. Maybe put a stereo in here and make it a street car so I can enjoy it a little bit. But anyway, that's the plan. and it'll be pretty competitive in that class. So yeah, and more fun. So that's what's going on there. Let me go ahead and shut this off because this is getting long. I don't know how it happens. Where's the time, guys? But I made a video. Hope you guys had a great Christmas, and I hope you have a good New Year. If you're going out tonight, stay safe. Don't get too crazy. And everybody out there, stay healthy, stay happy. Harv, hope you're doing good. Hope you're healing up. Thanks again for the Christmas card. What, the air's not on? That's not. All right. Oh, go ahead. Why be nice now? I mean, you're 17. Why start now? Alrighty, sort of a cloudy, gloomy day today, but we'll get some stuff moved around and I'll turn this back on. That's the other thing I was going to tell you. I got to get that convertible up here and do that now too. Get rid of that Scooter's other car. So get that back to him. Alright, I'm going to let Hans go to work here. I'm going to go back inside, watch the tubes, upload this, and chill out for a minute.